Welcome to Celebrities and Influential Secrets. Remember Mickey Rourke from 9.5 Weeks or The Wrestler. Once a Hollywood heartthrob, his rugged good looks and raw talent made him a star. But after a series of plastic surgeries, his face became almost unrecognizable, and his once thriving career took a devastating hit. And Mickey Rourke isn't alone. Today, we're revealing 20 famous stars who lost it all, their looks, their careers, and even their reputations, all because of plastic surgery. Can you guess which celebrities made this shocking list? Stay tuned as we uncover their stories in today's video. First up is Cardi B, the bold and charismatic rapper who once captivated the world with her fiery energy and striking looks. But after undergoing multiple plastic surgeries, her appearance has changed so much that some barely recognize her. Cardi B has openly admitted to getting breast augmentation, liposuction, and butt enhancement. However, these procedures drastically altered the natural beauty that fans once adored. In a surprising Instagram live stream, she made a shocking confession. She had undergone surgery to remove her butt implants, which contained a staggering 95% synthetic material. For Cardi B, this wasn't just another cosmetic procedure, it was a near disaster she barely escaped. Describing the removal as an incredibly painful ordeal, she also issued a dire warning to her fans. Never, under any circumstances, do this surgery. Her serious tone left many wondering what really happened to the chart-topping rapper. Cardi B candidly revealed that the pressures of her past as a stripper led her down this dangerous path. Desperate for quick results, she paid just $800 for a butt enhancement, not at a licensed clinic, but in a shady basement. Even worse, the filler used had the potential to spread throughout her body, creating severe medical risks. Shockingly, the same person who performed the procedure was later linked to a tragic death from a similar injection. Before this revelation, Cardi B had already alarmed fans when she showed her swollen, misshapen legs. Rather than hiding it, she openly explained, "Oh my God, my legs were so swollen and painful when I got off the plane. My stomach hurt too. I think it's all from my past surgeries. Please forgive me for canceling the show." But Cardi B's story isn't just about regret. It's a chilling warning about the hidden dangers of reckless plastic surgery. She may have narrowly avoided an even greater catastrophe, but the lessons from her experience are clear, and she's not the only one who's paid the price. Up next, an even more shocking case. Next on the list is Jocelyn Wildenstein, the billionaire who spent a fortune altering her face to resemble a cat in a desperate attempt to keep her husband. In the end, she became infamous as the Queen of Cosmetic Disasters, with a fate as shocking as her transformation. Born in 1940 in Lausanne, Switzerland, as Jocelynis Dianas da Silva Bezerra Perisset, she came from humble beginnings. But her life took an unexpected turn, not through business or talent, but through a high-profile divorce and a face that became a global symbol of plastic surgery gone wrong. In 1977, a friend introduced her to Alec Wildenstein, an American billionaire from a prestigious art-dealing family. Just a year later, on April 30th, 1978, the two married in a lavish Las Vegas wedding. Alec's family strongly opposed the marriage, but Jocelyn went from an ordinary immigrant to the wife of a billionaire, living a life of extreme luxury. Just a year after their wedding, Jocelyn began spending outrageous sums of her husband's fortune on plastic surgery. She later bragged about spending over $2.5 million to make herself look younger and, most shockingly, to resemble a cat. The reason? Alec was a devoted cat lover, and Jocelyn believed this drastic transformation would make him love her even more. But the results were anything but beautiful. Her heavily altered face made headlines worldwide, earning her the nicknames Catwoman and the Bride of Wildenstein. While the public was horrified, Jocelyn remained proud of her new look, undergoing countless procedures in pursuit of her feline vision. She openly admitted she was addicted to plastic surgery. Despite her claims that Alec adored her cat-like face, her extreme makeover couldn't keep him by her side. In 1997, Alec's infidelity became public, and he quickly filed for divorce. By 1999, the court awarded Jocelyn an eye-watering $2.5 billion settlement, plus $100 million per year for the next 13 years. But there was one unusual catch. She was legally forbidden from spending the money on plastic surgery. The divorce made headlines around the world, becoming the most expensive split of its time. She was crazy. I was the last one to realize it. She thought she could fix her face like a piece of furniture, Alec later said, offering a harsh critique of his ex-wife. But the story doesn't end there. In 2018, Jocelyn stunned the world again, not with another surgery, but with her shocking bankruptcy. At 71, she admitted, "My only source of income now is Social Security. I rely on family and friends to survive." Not only was she completely broke, but she also owed over $6 million in debt with no way to pay it off. Third on our list is Michael Jackson, the shocking plastic surgery journey and the unbelievable transformation of the King of Pop. Michael Jackson, the legendary King of Pop, is remembered not only for his groundbreaking music career, but also for his dramatic and haunting physical transformation. His journey from a naturally handsome young star to an almost unrecognizable figure remains one of the most controversial stories in entertainment history. It all started with one seemingly small change: his nose. In 1979, inspired by his sister LaToya's successful rhinoplasty, Jackson decided to undergo the same procedure. At first, the results matched his vision, a slimmer, more refined nose. But that one surgery marked the beginning of a drastic transformation that would forever alter his face and his legacy. According to Dr. A. Gorbis, an expert in body image disorders, Jackson may have undergone as many as 100 procedures, including multiple nose jobs, cheek and chin implants, and eyelid surgeries. These repeated alterations eventually left his face looking stiff and unnatural. Perhaps the most striking change was his nose. With each surgery, it grew smaller and more delicate, to the point where it appeared too narrow for his face. Over time, the skin on his nose became so thin that the structural collapse beneath was visible. Many observers noted that his once familiar features had taken on an eerie, almost surreal quality. Further surgeries only deepened the transformation. Cheek and chin implants were added to sculpt a more defined look, but instead of enhancing his appearance, they made his face appear unnaturally full and rigid. What was once soft and expressive had become unnervingly still, erasing the familiar features that fans had once adored. Mickey Rourke, a heartbreaking plastic surgery journey after devastating boxing injuries. Mickey Rourke's story is unlike that of other stars who turned to plastic surgery in pursuit of youth and beauty. His motivation wasn't vanity, it was survival. After years in the boxing ring, the once dashing actor found himself facing the devastating consequences of his brutal second career. In the 1990s, at the height of his Hollywood fame, Rourke stepped away from acting to chase a childhood passion for boxing. But the price he paid was far greater than he ever imagined. The relentless blows left his face shattered. He suffered a double broken nose, a crushed cheekbone, a split tongue, and even short-term memory loss. The man who had once graced the silver screen with rugged charm was now almost unrecognizable. Desperate to repair the damage, he turned to plastic surgery, hoping to restore his familiar features. But the results were far from what he expected. Rourke underwent 5 nose surgeries and a procedure to rebuild his cheekbones. But in a tragic twist, he chose the wrong surgeon. Instead of regaining his former looks, he emerged from surgery with a face that was even more altered, so drastically in fact that it derailed his career for years. Looking back, Rourke has openly admitted his deep regret over his surgical choices. His once handsome face became a cautionary tale, a stark reminder that plastic surgery is not always the solution and, in some cases, can make things even worse. Mickey Rourke, a heartbreaking plastic surgery journey after devastating boxing injuries. Mickey Rourke's story is unlike that of other stars who turned to plastic surgery in pursuit of youth and beauty. His motivation wasn't vanity, it was survival. After years in the boxing ring, the once dashing actor found himself facing the devastating consequences of his brutal second career. In the 1990s, at the height of his Hollywood fame, Rourke stepped away from acting to chase a childhood passion for boxing. But the price he paid was far greater than he ever imagined. The relentless blows left his face shattered. He suffered a double broken nose, a crushed cheekbone, a split tongue, and even short-term memory loss. The man who had once graced the silver screen with rugged charm was now almost unrecognizable. Desperate to repair the damage, he turned to plastic surgery, hoping to restore his familiar features. But the results were far from what he expected. Rourke underwent 5 nose surgeries and a procedure to rebuild his cheekbones. Simon Cowell, the famous judge's horror movie Transformation. Simon Cowell, the sharp-tongued judge behind The X Factor and Got Talent, built his career on his keen eye for talent. But when it came to his own appearance, his judgment may have failed him. In an attempt to fight the effects of aging, Simon turned to cosmetic procedures, but the results were anything but subtle. After undergoing a series of treatments, his once familiar face became nearly unrecognizable, sparking criticism and even comparisons to horror movie characters. The most heartbreaking reaction, however, came from his own son, Eric, who was unsettled by his father's dramatically altered look. Realizing that he had taken things too far, Simon made the bold decision to reverse course. He removed many of the fillers from his face and shifted his focus to a more natural approach to aging. Embracing skincare, hydration, and a healthier lifestyle, he came to understand that true confidence doesn't come from excessive cosmetic procedures, but from feeling good inside and out. His journey serves as both a wake-up call and a cautionary tale for those considering extreme measures to turn back time. Carrot Top, The Comedian's Bizarre Transformation, and The Plastic Surgery Speculation. Carrot Top, born Scott Thompson, became a household name with his signature red hair and over-the-top comedic style. But in recent years, the spotlight has shifted from his punchlines to his puzzling transformation. Fans and critics alike have speculated about the drastic changes in his appearance, wondering if the once expressive comedian has turned to plastic surgery. Rumors suggest that Carrot Top may have undergone multiple procedures, including facelifts, Botox, fillers, and even muscle implants to enhance his strikingly bulked-up physique. Yet, despite the ongoing speculation, the comedian insists that his new look is purely the result of a dedicated fitness routine and a healthy diet. According to him, his sculpted body and smooth, youthful face are all natural. However, side-by-side photos over the years seem to tell a different story. His once animated face now appears noticeably stiff, with an oddly plump complexion that has led many to suspect excessive Botox and fillers. Meanwhile, his dramatically muscular build has only fueled more rumors about potential surgical enhancements. Pixie Fox, the woman who turned herself into a real-life cartoon through extreme surgery. Pixie Fox, a North Carolina native, has taken the world of extreme plastic surgery by storm, all in pursuit of transforming herself into a living cartoon character. Her journey is not just a testament to her determination, but also a stark reminder of the alarming consequences that can come with trying to reshape the human body to unrealistic standards. At just 33 years old, Pixie has undergone more than 20 dramatic surgeries, including breaking her jaw to achieve a smaller face, reshaping her ears to resemble an elf's, and, most shockingly, removing 6 ribs to achieve an impossibly tiny waist. Her extreme transformation landed her on the hit TV show Botched, where renowned plastic surgeons Dr. Terry Dubrow and Dr. Paul Nassif flatly refused to perform any further procedures on her. Her list of procedures is astonishing. 4 breast augmentations, multiple lip injections, fat grafts under her eyes, 2 rounds of liposuction, a brow lift, a butt lift, and even an eyelash transplant. But what left many people truly shocked was her plan for a so-called vaginal transformation, a bizarre procedure she refers to as baby flowers, which has sparked both curiosity and disbelief. Despite being rejected by top doctors, Pixie remains unwavering in her mission. She continues to push the boundaries of plastic surgery in her quest for an artificial, doll-like appearance. Her story is both fascinating and cautionary, showing just how far some individuals are willing to go to chase a vision of beauty that defies nature itself. Lara Flynn Boyle, from Hollywood beauty to an unrecognizable transformation. Lara Flynn Boyle was once one of Hollywood's most captivating stars, known for her striking roles in Men in Black 2 and The Practice. With her timeless beauty and undeniable talent, she was a fixture on red carpets and magazine covers. But today, instead of being celebrated for her acting, she finds herself at the center of conversations about her drastically altered appearance. Her once delicate features have changed so dramatically that many speculate about the long-term effects of excessive plastic surgery. Hoping to preserve her youthful look, Lara turned to cosmetic procedures, but the results were far from what she had envisioned. Over the years, she has reportedly undergone rhinoplasty, lip injections, dermal fillers, Botox, and possibly even a facelift and brow lift. Many believe that if she had stopped at a certain point, she could have retained her classic Hollywood allure. However, as she continued to rely on fillers and other procedures, her features gradually became unrecognizable. Linda Evangelista, a supermodel's beauty nightmare. Linda Evangelista, once one of the most sought-after supermodels in the world, graced the covers of countless magazines, her timeless beauty setting the standard for an entire generation. But in recent years, her story has taken a heartbreaking turn, not due to aging, but because of a cosmetic procedure gone terribly wrong. In an effort to maintain her flawless figure without undergoing surgery, Linda turned to a heavily marketed fat-freezing treatment called cryotherapy. It promised a slimmer, more sculpted look without downtime, but instead of the transformation she had hoped for, she experienced a rare and devastating side effect known as paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, PAH. Rather than reducing fat, PAH caused the treated areas to grow into firm, hardened masses, leaving her with a distorted and unnatural appearance. These stubborn fat deposits appeared on her chin, breasts, and thighs, making her feel trapped in a body she no longer recognized. Heartbroken and disfigured, Linda took legal action, suing the parent company of the procedure for $50 million in damages. Her once glamorous life became overshadowed by regret as she bravely stepped forward to share her painful experience. Sharon Osbourne, a facelift nightmare that changed everything. Sharon Osbourne, the outspoken wife of rock legend Ozzy Osbourne, has never shied away from discussing her love for plastic surgery. For years, she proudly embraced cosmetic procedures to keep a youthful glow. But in 2021, at age 70, Sharon's quest for beauty took a disastrous turn when she underwent a facelift, one that left her facing unexpected and unsettling results. Instead of enhancing her features, the surgery became a nightmare that sparked harsh criticism and left her deeply shaken. In a candid interview, Sharon admitted that after enduring the grueling 5.5-hour procedure, she looked in the mirror and felt like a one-eyed monster. The results were shocking. Her face was pulled unevenly, leaving one side far tighter than the other, giving her an almost alien-like appearance. Though she eventually underwent corrective surgery, the emotional toll of the failed procedure was profound, leading her to step away from the plastic surgery she had relied on for so long. Sharon had always been open about her past enhancements, everything from peels and Botox to jaw surgery and more. But after this experience, she realized that no amount of surgery could truly stop time. "My time is running out," she admitted. "I cannot risk another facelift." Joan Van Ark, a Hollywood star's drastic transformation. Joan Van Ark, once celebrated for her timeless beauty and unforgettable role in Knots Landing, is now making headlines for a very different reason: her dramatically altered appearance. Once admired for her natural elegance, Joan's face has changed so drastically over the years that many say it looks almost as if it's melting, a stark contrast to the radiant star audiences once knew. A side-by-side look at her past and present photos tells the story of her transformation. According to renowned plastic surgeon Dr. Anthony Yun, Joan likely underwent multiple facelifts, resulting in excessive tension around her neck and jawline, giving her face a stiff and unnatural look. Her forehead, now completely wrinkle-free, suggests the heavy use of Botox or possible brow lifts, which have erased the natural expressiveness that once made her so captivating on screen. Instead of preserving her youthful charm, these procedures have turned her into an example of plastic surgery gone too far. Nikki Exotica. The $750,000 transformation into a real-life Barbie Nikki Exotica, born Nicole Sanders, has taken her love for Barbie to an entirely new level, spending over $750,000 to transform herself into a living version of the iconic doll. But for Nikki, this journey has been about more than just altering her appearance. It has been a deeply personal path of self-expression and a reflection of her gender identity, shaped by more than 2 decades of extensive cosmetic procedures. As a transgender woman, Nikki underwent a series of major surgeries to complete her transition from male to female. These included gender reassignment surgery, breast augmentation, butt implants, and countless other enhancements to sculpt the perfect Barbie-like figure. Her transformation has made her a well-known figure in the plastic surgery community, though it has also sparked debates about the risks and long-term effects of such extreme modifications. Despite criticism from those who believe she has taken cosmetic surgery too far, Nikki remains unwavering in her vision. She openly embraces every step of her transformation, seeing it as an essential part of her identity. But as the number of procedures continues to grow, many can't help but wonder, how far is too far when it comes to chasing an unattainable ideal? Valeria Lukyanova, the Moldovan woman who transformed into a real-life Barbie. Valeria Lukyanova didn't just admire Barbie, she became her. Born in Moldova, she spent years meticulously sculpting her appearance to resemble the famous doll, from her long blonde hair to her strikingly large eyes. But achieving this near-perfect look wasn't just a matter of makeup and styling. Valeria underwent multiple cosmetic procedures to reshape her body and bring her Barbie-like proportions to life. While her transformation turned heads worldwide, it also sparked intense debate. Many have criticized her for relying on plastic surgery to achieve what some call an unnatural look. But the controversy didn't stop there. Valeria's interviews have raised eyebrows even further, as she has claimed to possess the ability to communicate with aliens and even travel between different dimensions. Though her statements may seem out of this world, one thing is certain: Valeria achieved exactly what she set out to do. Her journey serves as a striking example of how plastic surgery isn't just about physical change, but also about self-expression and the pursuit of one's own vision, no matter how unconventional it may be. Dear friends, the stories of celebrities who have been transformed, sometimes for the worse, by cosmetic surgery serve as a powerful reminder of the risks that come with chasing artificial beauty standards. Despite their remarkable careers, many have paid a steep price for altering their natural looks. From Katie Price and Carrot Top to Joan Van Ark and Mickey Rourke, each has faced unwanted changes and serious complications that forever reshaped their appearance. It's important to remember that cosmetic surgery doesn't always deliver the desired results. When overused or performed by the wrong hands, these procedures can lead to drastic and unpredictable consequences, leaving faces distorted and, in some cases, almost unrecognizable. What are your thoughts on these transformations? Share your opinions in the comments below. All information in this video comes from reputable sources and is for reference only. Don't forget to like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on more fascinating stories.